So everybody, we're gonna head on up into the Sears. We're gonna go up in the Monitor Pass, which is just around the corner. It's gonna climb a couple thousand feet above Antelope Valley and Lake Topaz, and then it'll taper off at Lake Heenan. And then we can go up either Leviathan Peak, past Heenan Lake into Dump Canyon, or in this other really pretty valley if there's no snow, or Silver Hill Road, which goes up into one of the old mining roads up in the mountains, or we can go to Wolf Creek, which is a good Bigfoot area we've hiked at and did research. Great place to hike. A lot of little dirt roads back there, but we're going to find ourselves a nice tree to cut down for the holidays, and so that's going to take us a few hours. So we're going to be heading out of here. We should about 10 minutes be ascending up into the Sierras, and it's going to turn from, you see how it's high desert right here? We're going to be heading up into we're leaving the high desert, we're going to be heading up into the national forest. Very dense national forest. We're going to encounter snow, dirt roads, dense patches of trees, and we'll find a nice tree we can cut down, tie it on the top of the truck, and head for home and put ourselves up a Christmas tree later on. All right, everybody. Well, I'm going to head on out of here. This is Lord Rick. We're at Antelope Valley Cemetery in Colville, California. Check us out, www.paranormalghostsociety.org. See, on the other side of those mountains, there's a canyon where we're going to go. There's a road on the other side. But we got to go up and around that mountain and come on the back end of it. Can't believe it's trying to get us to take a dirt road to our left in a mile. Yeah, because I really want to go through those mountains on a dirt road. Shh. No, I'll stick to the pass, thank you. At Lake Heenan, there's a Y, and if you go to your right, there's a dirt road that goes like 4 miles back, and that seems to be a really good wooded cutting area, so we'll try there first. But we got to get to Heenan Lake. It's going to get real rough. We'll see this all burned from the Washington fire. But when we get up here to our right, when we get around this hill here, it's all switchbacks for like 5-6 miles. Look at that. How pretty. It's very pretty back here. It's like a hidden world back here. All these open valleys down below. Of course, most of the trees burned from the fire here. Now we're climbing. Go up over the Sierras, or through them, come out on the other end. Lake Heenan will be through the other, once we get past these switchbacks up here, go to Lake Heenan. And we were there once. They had campsites we were looking at years ago. It was closed for the winter. It looked like they hadn't opened the lake for a while. Nice patches of woods right there. Oh yeah. Beautiful. So you got about a few more miles to go. Go up here at the top of the pass, we go left, not right. They got us trying to take another unpaved road to the right and back out and around. We go left on the pass, and at the lake is the turnoff to go down that road. So they go to that tree cutting area. Not far from here. Things we do to get a Christmas tree. Antelope Valley below. It's a beautiful view, beautiful route to take. Coming down this is hell scenic look. Sorry. Huh? No, I had to think about it for a second. I was like, should I stop and get a panorama? And it's a pretty pic. Because this is a pass, but this pass is not as long. This pass is only like 10 miles long. Not like Sonora Pass that's 90 miles long, or, 88 Carson Pass is long. I mean, these are not very long. This is not a long pass. It's a very high, steep pass, one of the steepest in the Sierras. Because it goes from 1 to 3 miles straight up almost, a couple thousand feet. And just keep climbing above and above. It's pretty, though. Those mountains below, what a view. What a view, man. Can't think of a better area to get a tree if there's any trees left. All these trees are fucking burnt. That scares me. I don't know how much the fire damaged this area. I haven't really been up here since the fire. Up by, there's an old wood cabin up.
We could have got a white one up there.
Right. That's true. They're all white. They wouldn't stay that way. As soon as they hit the house, all that shit would melt. It'd probably melt going to Carson. Because it's 43 here, but Carson, up in Carson, it's like probably in the 50s. It's a lot warmer there, Still, it snowed a lot on these mountains. Some of this shit's a couple feet over on the top there. It's like 2 feet thick of snow. Yeah. Tyobe. More thick snow. Jesus. Climb, climb, climb. Dogs are out. Sorry. It's kind of a little close, It's like,
Myself, we might want to keep it on the road.
Yeah, that might be a good idea. This?
This road. I do not like this road.
There's no guardrails.
I know. That's why I do not like this road.
If somebody come around the corner and hit us right off the cliff.
That's why they close these passes, because if it gets icy and shit.
You go right off the road.
Yeah.
Fuck
People would
that.
die, and that would be on the state. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, for not closing the road.
Yeah.
I hear you. I don't think these roads would be fun to take. Not in the winter. I wouldn't take this in the winter. Not if it was snowing out. What's this right here?
That's what I was wondering. Just get out of my head.
It's like a parking lot. That's kind
Walk out to the end, you can see the lake below.
Can you?
I don't know what lake it is, but you can see
Topaz is below us.
Is that what
It's
it is?
Topaz, yep. It's amazing. But we're on our way up the Monitor Pass. We're going to get a Christmas tree. It's amazing what we do on these expeditions. Go to a ghost town, go to a cemetery, and then we turn around and we go get a Christmas tree on top of it. We really try to execute a little bit of everything on these expeditions. Bring you guys a little culture, tradition, family moments, friendship moments, good times, good eats. Just a mix of things. We're more than just a paranormal group. Oh yeah, see, I show you guys. We're above Lake Topaz. What a view. At the top of the Sierras almost. It's one of the steepest passes in the Sierras, and we're at the top. A couple more miles, we'll turn off down a dirt road in the Dump Canyon. Try to look for a tree up by Heenan Lake. That's a no-joke mountain there. 12K. I got Silver Hill too nearby. I think it's an old mining road. It just depends on, I don't know. There's a person parked there. They're probably up in those woods looking for a fucking tree to cut down. There's going to be a lot of people up in this area cutting trees. Trust me. A couple more miles will be at the lake. That mountain's covered in snow. Top to bottom, it's coated. Some of these mountains get 20 feet of fucking snow in a week. The only time you can go up to the peak is like August. It takes almost 11 months for the snow just to melt off these peaks, you know? Even the summer sun doesn't melt all the snow. Some snow stays up all year around. That's why they compare this range to the Swiss Alps, because it is. It's like the Alps. This area, Alpine County, most of the mountains stay snow covered all year round. So I got to find a road I can take where I'm not going to get stuck in snow. Look how thick this snow is. This is no joke right here. I'll find something. I got options. Aspens. Off in the distance, me and the boys climb Colorado Hill and mine ore chutes and some foundations and a miner's cabin. It's all part of the ghost town called Monitor or Loop. Monitor City or Loop, they call it. Oh, there we go. Almost there. The lake's down there. That's where we gotta go. Beautiful pass. I could have a little house in that open expanse surrounded by woods, man, and I'd be happy. With views. Look at these fucking mountains to our left. They're just massive and beautiful. All covered in snow. That's why they closed the passes, man. Because some of them passes got snowed in during that storm. Heenan Lake should be a couple miles up to on our left. There'll be a sign. This is Heenan Lake coming up on our left. That'll be a sign. You can't miss it. The road runs right past it. Oh yeah. Almost there. So everybody, we're gonna head on off into the forest. A lot of burnt trees too, but we're gonna head off to our left. We're coming up on Lake Heenan. We're gonna take a little dirt road around the backside of the lake, see if we can find a tree up this way. But there is a lot of burnt trees, so I'm scared, because I don't want a burnt tree. If that's all we come across, that's gonna suck balls. I mean, there's some good trees out in the field there, but those aren't the type of trees I want. You know what I mean? I'm looking for the spruces and shit. Really full, thick type of trees. Okay, is it left? Let's see if the road splits. There's supposed to be a road that goes left and right. This is the lake.
It's closed.
Well, this road's closed. Maybe there's a road on the other side. Shit. But yeah.
But I mean, even if you continue on the 89 past the lake.
I find a road around the other side of the lake. This is Lake Heenan. This area is always closed. Always closed. Good fishing. But you can see where our adventure's taking us today. I mean, this is all part of us getting a tree for the holidays, and we're going to work for it. There might be a gate up here, but you're supposed to take this road like 4 or 5 miles back, and it'll take you to a woodsy area, very woodsy canyon. I mean, there's got to be some trees back there. But my thought is it might be gated as we get to the lake up here, because it's on both. It's a split at the lake. It goes on the right side of the lake. The other road's gated and goes on the left side of the lake. Hopefully the road's good the whole way like this. It'd be nice. But there are trees. We can't cut near the lake, though. It's illegal to cut here, you know. But once you get like 2-3 miles past the lake, it's all a cutting area. So that's what I was hoping, is to get past the lake and see if we can find an area we can look at some trees and cut. Oh man, look, it's gated. Fuck. Damn it. This is the road I want to take. Oh. Dick fucking suck. Alright, we'll take Silver Creek, Silver Road. I don't know if I want to, like I say, take Leviathan. That's across the road. I think we should try Silver Hill Road, which is just around the corner. It's another dirt road, but you can cut back there. Man, is there a chain on that? Oh, it's an internal lock. No, the lock's off.
No, there's a lock on the top.
So you must be a lot back here. There's gotta be, I mean, I've looked on maps. There's trees back here, but ooh, this is rocky. Let's see if it smooths out any bit. Oh, it does dead end at the top of Silver Hill, but it makes it an ideal location to find a tree, possibly. I don't know. We'll see how it is. If it doesn't look viable, we'll turn around. I mean, you should see trees on the way, just hiking through, or off-roading. You see a lot of burnt trees. Oh yeah. This is crazy. But I can see it on the map, on my GPS. It squiggles for like a mile, and then it like just goes levels off. So my guess is you just got to get up to the top there, and it should be a valley or an expanse, and then maybe we can see. We'll see if we can find a tree up here. But there's a lot of burnt trees, so I'm a little scared right now. Because I'm thinking that that's all that's back here are burnt trees so far. I don't see any, like, pines that are full or have any...
It doesn't look like anybody's been up here.
No.
Yeah, maybe you just can't tell because of all the pine.
It's not a bad road. It's a little bumpy, though. Why they call it Silver Hill. There's probably a mine or something up here. See what we're dealing with. Now this road's gonna go. I'm starting to think we're gonna have to turn around. Look, it's too bare. It's too bare. This road goes to the right, coming up, and in that canyon. And look, all the trees are burning. That's where this road dead ends, is up at the canyon. You need to get out. Okay. So everybody, Silver Hill's a bust. We're not going to find a tree here. The Washington fire burnt everything down here. And I just can't see myself driving in a canyon with no trees to cut. I don't mind cutting a tree. It cuts down on the fire risk. That's why you do it. Clusters of trees you're supposed to cut near, not any lone trees. But here, they're all burnt and alone because of the fire. This happened a couple years ago, almost burnt down Markleyville and took half of the damn forest with it.
I didn't realize it was so much.
It's bare. That's stupid. There's no sense. I'm not going to even try because that's just stupid. I've never heard of this road till recently, but I figure we could try it and look for, it's a cut you can cut here, but of course you can cut now because I want this burnt shit gone, but it's like I don't really want a burnt tree. I mean, there's some big ones left behind, but my ceilings aren't that high. It's like a 30-footer right there. If I were you boys, I'd sit down. It's rough when I turn around like this on rocks and curves. Look at this, man. I didn't know it was this bad back here. I wouldn't have came up here. Son of a bitch. Go down the Wolf Creek, I guess. It's a popular area. See? There's a nice 50-footer right there.
Right.
Just cut the top off and take it on, you know. It's growing next to another tree. Of course, the bottom has to be only 6 inches across, no more. Which is still a 12-foot. You can get a 15-foot tree 6 inches across at the bottom, but I don't know. I don't think these trees are just too tall to cut. Plus, it's not the species we want. Like, look at these trees in front of us. The bottoms are gone. There's just a little green on top where the fire didn't touch. And the search continues, ladies and gentlemen. This is always a quest every year, trying to find the right tree, or hell, even the right place to go for a tree. It may be woods, but it's a difficult woods to... Is it right? Yeah. Yeah, we don't want to take that way. It's bad. End up in the river. That's a wash down to the river. End up in the Carson River and shit. Called Wolf Creek, everybody. We're gonna go deep in Wolf Creek. There's Dixon Mine Road. There's a couple dirt roads, but this road goes about 5, 6, maybe even 8 miles back into the Sierras, and then there's a bunch of dirt roads, and that's probably where we're gonna find better trees, is deeper in this place, not just something you can pull off the concrete road or the pavement, but somewhere where there's a dirt road and a little bit higher of an elevation. May I find some blue spruces if we're lucky? I don't know. It's a different type of national forest here, so we'll see. Wolf Creek. How is this a popular area unless further down? But notice there's no cutting along the road at most of the road back there. So it's like, what do you do? Because you can't really cut there. So I'm gonna drive 7 miles back for that small limited area, which is burnt. Because it is burnt. And if you get closer, then it's all white around there because of the Carson Iceberg Wilderness and all that. That's stupid. We got other options still, though. We just go deeper in the Sierras. We'll find some thicker forest. Jeez. Stop sign. So everybody, we're in a place called Hope Valley. Make sure you take it slow. It's a little curvy. But there's a lot of people. There's a guy cutting tree right there. There's a lot of people cutting Christmas trees out here, or pine trees. There's different species here. That's why we went here, because this area is untouched. It's not burnt. There's a lot of little side dirt roads coming up, and with groves of pines and evergreens. And but you guys can see, you can't see it anymore, but there's a couple peaks named after Union or Confederate soldiers. And on the other side, I should have filmed earlier. There's off, if you look where I'm pointing the camera, let me get to the open area. There's Hawkins Peak, and below Hawkins Peak is Burnside Lake, and that's where I found a Bigfoot track at in the winter once. And then I came back for a second trip and found another Bigfoot print on the other side of the lake a couple months later that was relatively the same measurement with toes. And I heard vocalizations too that were pretty strange. But yeah, I mean, we're very familiar with this area. There's Nipple Peak coming up around the bend. Jared and I climbed it. It was in the 20s all day long. It was freezing. We went straight up the cliffs, and my hands went in some permafrost. The ground was frozen, but muddy and wet. And when I pulled it up, I had chunks of mud and ice, and I couldn't feel my hands. It was so painful. I had to warm them up and put on my son's gloves, and I lost my GPS. It was just a really rough day. A lot of climbing. We were hiking till midnight. We came off the mountain through these woods right up here, actually. So there's a lot of good trees, a lot of groves. We're gonna find something back in here. Here's Hope Valley Campground.
Yeah, past the camp.
Yeah, we gotta go further up where Nipple Peak area is. That's where they have these little groves. They have some really good trees up here. We'll find something. We'll have to hike a couple 100 feet maybe in, but we'll find a tree to cut. I have hope here in Hope Valley. We've also camped at Mount Raymond, which splits off at Blue Lakes. If you go left, you can camp below Mount Raymond. That's where we've seen the white wolf. That's where I took the boys and Devin, and we had such a good time. It was Rascal's first camping trip, really. And he was just like, he was having so much fun. He wasn't on a leash, and we've seen a turkey and a wolf, and that was an amazing trip. We seen 6 legs. We also went to the crater at the top of the volcano. It's deep. It's this bright blue water. It's amazing. But yeah, this is, as we climb higher, we'll start getting into some really nice different species of, evergreens and pines. This is an alpine forest, but it has like 5 or 6 different species up here. Red firs, I think, also. Blue spruces. Just gotta go hike back in the woods a little ways. But you'll start seeing some little dirt roads coming up, and I would check those. Just park and go up in the woods, look for, see if you can find any decent trees to cut. And these will turn the dirt roads, and they probably got gates on them just because of the snowstorm recently. People come back here and they've died, froze to death, because you get stuck going deep in, and there ain't no rescue or signal, you know what I'm saying? So they gate the roads. That's why they do it. They get 10 feet of snow, 20 feet of snow back by Blue Lakes. This year I heard the snow at Blue Lakes didn't melt till August. They had the whole area, they had it gated till almost August, I think. It's a no-joke area. I mean, it snows in September up here. As Jared and I found out last September, we froze on Nipple Peak. There was an area of beautiful forest. We hiked down to this lake, and there was 2 feet of snow. It was past my knees. It was the beginning of like September 14th. It was early. So I found out that winter can come here very early. They may have everything gated. I don't know. But, yeah, see, there's Nipple Peak coming up, and all these other peaks. There's dirt roads around these peaks. You can just kind of pull in, and maybe we can find something. I mean, it's not burnt here. There's some thick woods. You just have to go, I could park here and just walk in the woods, and we'll find something. There's some nice little trees back there to the left. Love Hope Valley. Love this place. It's awesome Bigfoot stomping ground. See, there's a road back there, a little dirt pull-off. You can park there and hike up into the woods. But we gotta find an area we can kind of hike up a little ways and look for a tree. See, this person's parked. That's what people are doing. They're just parking and hiking in a little ways to get their tree is what they're doing. I'm okay with that. Although my chainsaw weighs 50 pounds, so I am limited. Somebody didn't put out their damn fire. Son of a bitch. They were probably here cutting a tree and left it burning. God damn it.
There's a creek right here.
Yeah, I know. The road goes to the right, by the way. Shit.
We gotta put that out. There's snow.
Damn it.
Why would people do that?
Start the whole forest on fire right here. It's dry. The trees are dry, man. They're brown right here. How stupid these people are. I may have to use this gallon of water. I don't know. What do they got? Fucking wood burning right here?
Yeah.
I can throw rocks on top of it.
Are you sure nobody's here?
That's a kid's bike.
Yeah.
I don't see a tent or anything. I don't want to mess with someone's fire. But that's a little kid's bike. A little kid's gonna start a fire? Yeah, that scares me, honey, about the bike. Here. That fire is smothered out. That's why it's smoking now, because it's snuffed. The best way to put out a fire is if you don't have a lot of water, just put a bunch of sand and rocks.
Just kind of want a circle.
Yep, just a circle, and you can deplete the oxygen, and that'll snuff out the fire.
It just comes back here to this camp spot.
Oh God! Well, look, it goes left right here. See it? Yep, that's a camp spot. There's a fire pit. All right, we need to get back on the road. Well, there's other pull-off dirt roads like this one. When you get closer to Nipple Peak and Blue Lakes and shit, we can try to cut from further down. They have these really nice blue spruces. I know it's a hell of a hike. We won't be able to do it on foot. It's too far to carry the tree, but I know where you're... Am I hitting your riser? Am I losing your riser? What the fuck am I caught on? Is there a rock I'm caught on? Yep. I think I just banged your riser. Again. Dude, I can't stop hitting those things when driving. I mean, I'm gonna lose yours next, probably. Yeah, me and Jared came back by this meadow right here to get a picture. Because we were looking at Nipple Peak from far away to the right. It's coming up. Look at that. That's drenched top to bottom. But the trees, I'm looking around, there are some nice trees I've seen, semi-nice trees, so I'm sure we'll find something. Just go higher up into the mountains. Thicker patches of woods. Is that a road? Where those kids are? That goes back in the woods. But I don't really want to seem like I'm stalking the kids, so. But there's woods back in there. That's an option. You can see Bigfoot cross the road. That would make my day, of course. And the search continues, folks, for the perfect Christmas tree. And none of these are perfect by the road. A lot of them are brown and really need pruning. And there's lots of snow, so we must be over 8K, around 8,000 feet. We're way up there, I know that. See, here's some nice varieties back in here. There's snow on them, so you get an idea how they look with the snow. If a tree looks good with snow on it, it's the perfect tree. I always say. I like the frosted ones, you know. They have the fake snow on them, the artificials. It's pretty. There we go. There's this fucking ranch, remember? That's what I was talking about, this area. But there's gotta be, past this ranch, there'll be some, I'm telling you, Jared and I took them because we were trying to decide where to park to hike up to Nipple Peak. And there's a few little dirt roads and pull-offs. And you can just go back and park and hike around. There's trees back there. And you cut one back in there. See, again, some nice forest, nice thick forest back in here. Even if we have to hike on foot a little ways, I'm okay with that. As long as it's not like a mile, you know, because, I mean, the chainsaw weighs 50 pounds, but a few 100 feet back, I'm okay with that. We'll find something. So I brought the sled and just sledded it, like I did a couple years ago. Just put everything on the sled. And just pull it. It's easier. Little nipple. Iced up by that nipple, it's just a rock that's 12 feet high. A round rock, and you can sit below it to shield yourself from the wind. Now there's going to be a bunch of dirt roads. See all the little woods below the peak that go below the peak that we can try. Gotta be careful because they might have snow and they're up and down hills, so we don't want to get stuck. But that's Nipple Peak. And I climbed it. I'm proud of that climb. It's like 10,000 feet. Right here's a pull-off. There's going to be a bunch like this so we can look around. As long as it's not like too bad. See, there's a bunch of trees. Let's see, what do we got? Okay, this is alright. This is one of the pull-offs for Nipple Peak. You can park down here and see what I'm saying. I mean, there is woods we can look around at. I don't know, you know. You can see what kind of trees back here. Just climb Nipple Mountain back here, Nipple Peak, and there's some areas you can park and look for a tree to take home for Christmas. It's not going to be an easy venture what we're doing. Because we want to find a good tree. We don't want to find a tree that's, you know, missing half its side or doesn't stand straight up or it's not thick enough. We have a lot of really nice antique ornaments. As my daughter-in-law calls them, they're haunted because they came from estate sales and deceased little grannies and things like that. But you have to at least consider looking. If you're going to come back here and look for a tree, you got to really walk on foot because you're not going to see shit by the road. And Tammy and I, we're very adventurous people. So there's Mount Raymond, it's under fog. We're adventurous people, so, you know, we're not afraid to get out and walk around in the snow or do what we got to do. I'm thinking back here. You gotta cut the tree a couple inches from the ground too. You can't leave a high stump. There's all sorts of rules that come with cutting a tree. They gotta be touching, like a cluster. They gotta be so far off the ground, so high, so big. But I'm thinking back here. Yeah. Oh yeah. like I may have found us a tree. Check out this, everybody. I'll show you in a second. And don't get me wrong, it's fucking freezing back here. I don't know. These trees are kind of too tall for me to cut. There's a few lower ones, but they're not that great. Like this one's pretty bare. It doesn't ever hurt to look around. I'm an optimist, so I believe I'll find what I'm looking for just by looking. May have to take that road. I just don't think this is not going to work. I mean, these trees are way too tall. It's pretty country. Oh man, this is crazy, dude. But I mean, there's some groves back here. You can tell if they're good trees or not because if you see the snow and the branches hold up the snow pretty decently, it's probably a decent tree. Just saying. It means it's pretty healthy and young and healthy, and its branches can hold the weight of the snow, so it'll hold the weight of the ornaments, true or not. But we'll keep trying. Oh man, it's fucking in the 20s right now. It's getting cold. And nightfall's setting in. We really gotta bust some ass and get a tree. A lot of history. Last year ago, I got to see one of the old cabins in the woods out here. So Meadow Lake, Twin Lake, that's where we need to stay, is on the right side. But I'm telling you, that other road goes into the National Forest, deep. And it's not bad snow. There's a lot of growth. Well, see, there's trees back in here and wiggle line, and it shows that you can cut along here. Because it looks like to me on the map you can cut. I mean, look, there's a bunch of trees back in here.
There's a snowmobile path.
Is it?
Yeah.
Where's the road, man?
This is not open to vehicles, two-wheel or four-wheel.
Really? Fuck, man. Is there any path, or is this it? Because it said Twin Lakes and... Anyhow, if you take the road, there's a lot of groves of trees. It's a forest road, and there's no tracks. Nobody's been cutting back there, but you can cut. I'm confused. I go right? Okay. Maybe it's that road. Oh, yeah. That's how you get to Summit City. You take that road along the lake, and you park at the very end of it. You can cut back there at the other end of the lake. C2 Miles, Meadow Lake, Twin Lake. I mean, I've been all back by these places. I know there's roads. I have pictures of these lakes on my site. Twin Lake and all that. So I know you can go back here. What? It is Nipple Peak. See the little...
No, but you said it like 1,000 times.
I got the play on the nipple, alright? Leave me the hell alone. I got the play on it. There's 2 roads to the left we should try taking. We just need to make sure it's drivable. Okay, it's to the left. I can't really see. Oh man, I walked it.
I say we just park right here.
This is it. Like I said, unless I have problems.
I think this is a road.
It is. See it?
Nope. I don't.
Well, I'll show you up here. I walk back here, man. There's a grove of trees. Look at these trees back in here. There's tons. See them up on the hill over there? I'm thinking this is there's a campsite here too. It just keeps going and going, this road. It was right here is my footprints. I can't see them in the road. I came all the way back here. I don't know. What do you think? Stop here and look or what?
Yeah.
I think this is a good area to look around. I do. It's snowy, it's cold, it's, it's a little ways back. But look, I mean, there are trees. You just need to find one that's not too big, because there's a lot of 30-footers, That'd be alright, but it's kind of bare. I'm telling you, we'll find something. There we go. Yeah, these are all too big in this little patch. There's a possibility right here. Some good trees back in here. Problem is a lot of them are bare. And we're so used to having fuller trees, But it takes time because you gotta really hike around. You gotta find a different 4 or 5 species of trees. Some grow much fuller than the other trees in the area. So these look pretty good right up in here. Yeah. Maybe. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's this? It's pretty full. Oh, man. This one, maybe. This looks like a blue spruce. I don't know, dear. I may have found one. I'll have you come up here and look. Do you see me? I think I may have found us some trees we can cut, but I gotta have your opinion. I'm not gonna just go cut it. I'm thinking one of these trees. Already been back down here. This is the creek. Jared and I crossed this creek. I smell crap too. Right up on this hill is a bushy one. Maybe this one. But I gotta look. Fuck. Oh my God. Should have came from that way. It's easier. Oh yeah. Here we go. Some thick ass trees here. This is damaged. Shit. There's that. It's getting colder. Feels like it's about to snow. Oh man. Yeah, that's how you get up to Nipple Peak. Jared and I climbed through these woods. I don't want a tree. This is a tree that is something you have to earn. And you have to hike back here and climb around. Because that's just the way it goes. Good trees don't come easy. Here, you look. Keep an eye on that end. I'm gonna look down here. Maybe. This one's not bad. This one's all right. I think I may have found this one, my dear. I mean, I don't know, but these aren't bad. maybe this one. The one side doesn't have a lot of branches, but we could face it to the wall and it wouldn't be too bad. Here's I'd be hiking a snow balloon Nipple Peak again. There are a lot of trees, but some lack that bushiness is my problem. If you want to get a nice tree, you got to make sure it's filled up pretty good so that you can, hang ornaments and stuff. This isn't a bad tree here. I mean, this isn't bad right here. It's kind of shaggy on the branches. I don't know how well it would hold our ornaments. Whoa! The game is slide and seek. Seek the ground when you slide. Whoa. Whoa. Oh. Wait. I found something. I slid down to an area that's a glory hole of trees. That's not bad. That's an alright one too. But alright's the word. Like, a thicker one would still be nice. Yeah, there's that one that's fucking taped. That one's okay too. I mean, here's the thing. If you can hide the one end, it's not too bad. You know what I'm saying? But I look for height and girth. This one's all right though. This one I found here, this isn't too bad. I don't know. Get that squatch, Winston. Get that squatch.
Those ones out there. It's full all the way to the ground.
There?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll find one. I like this one right here that you found. See how even it is and how bushy it is? That one's a possibility. I'm thinking maybe this one, maybe that full one you found over here. We still have time before dark. It takes me 2 seconds to cut a tree, so I'm not worried about it. As long as we get it before dark. All right, so you're talking these ones, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, I see them. Huh. Not bad, not bad. It's a huge cluster of trees. There's got to be one in here. That one's crooked, though. This one is not bad. There's one right there. Those are okay, too. That one okay. That one's all right. Here's a good one right here. Right here. That's not bad. Because that's not a bad one. film it. Timber! Oh. That's how you cut a tree. Why cut the rest? You just snap it off. When you get it down, folks, you might as well just push it over because my chain is wearing down and it's not cutting too well. And so I had an inch to go. I just pushed it because it's getting dark and my chain's worn from cutting a lot of wood. So, but we cut it. It's a beast, and it'll be ready to go home with us. This is the Lord Rick. Merry Christmas. All right, everybody, the tree is officially up. Let me show you how big this tree is, okay? It is hanging, here's the back of my truck. It's hanging about 3 feet off the back, and it goes all the way to the front, as you guys can see. There's the trunk. So we measured it. It's about 12 foot 6 inches. So we did measure it. And when you guys go and you get a tree, you're allowed to take just about any tree as long as it's 6 inches in diameter and no more. Ours is 6 inches across, so the tree is legal to take home. I just letting people know because they're like, oh, it's such a big tree. Just because it's tall doesn't mean the trunk's wide. It's only 6 inches. So you can get big trees in the Sears. Just keep in mind, 6 inches across. You can get them 10, 12 feet easily with 6 inches across. The trunks don't grow very wide out here on these trees. And so you can basically cut almost any tree around 10 feet that's going to be 5-6 inches. So it's going to be hard. We had a hard time lifting it on. It was about 150 pounds. And then I used ropes and bungees and cargo straps, so it should stay. Got some blankets on top. We got a snowy road. You guys can see it's a snowy road. We gotta take this out of the woods. It's cold, can't feel my feet, but I think Tammy and I did a good job. We did what we could working together. I don't have my son this year, and it makes things hard when you don't have an extra set of muscles or biceps. So we'll put one more strap. I'm going to put one more strap towards the back and then do it diagonal and then up and around, and we're out of here, folks. This is Lord Rick, your founder of the Paranormal Ghost. This is Lord Rick. Yeah, that's fine. Bringing you some Christmas cheer. All right, folks, let me get this strap down, and I'll film when we head out of the creepy woods. This is Lord Rick. Wishing everybody happy holidays 2019. We're going to take this baby home and decorate it tomorrow. I'm so excited. So things are going to get a little tricky because I got to do a 3-point turn on a narrow, snowy road. Keep an eye on your end. I don't want to hit any trees. I got to turn around, everybody. Oh, you can't even see. I can't see. How close? I can see out the back a little. It looks like I can... I don't see my tracks. Oh, I see tracks behind us.
Yeah.
Okay. I got you. There's like a 3-way split. It's very confusing. We hike primitive. We also hike back on the Pacific Crest Trail at the bottom of the peak. So I kind of know this area. But, okay, I see the tracks. Much better. There's a lot of little forest roads back here. Good place to get trees and cut trees back here. On the other side of Nipple Peak, there's a road that goes back there. I don't know how to get to it yet. Blue spruces. There's blue spruces everywhere. And they're thick and they're beautiful. I hiked through it. It was all snow. I got pictures. I told Jared it's amazing. But I don't know what road to take to get back there to get those. I'm going to have to study it because I'm thinking if we could go back there next year and get a blue spruce, that would be so cool. They have tons of them back there, tons. And they're like all 8 feet. They're like perfect thick trees. I think. Almost okay. Almost good.
Didn't turn that one quite as wide.
Right. Had to do a 360 on a narrow fucking snowy road. This snow's not bad to drive in because it's not ice like Golden Gate. Golden Gate was pure ice.
Well, and that was on a side of a hill. This is on flat ground.
Yeah.
So that makes a difference too. It might be snowy, but it's flat.
Well, Lord Rick's great Christmas tree hunt has come to an end. And We are leaving this place in the dark at night in the creepy Sears and woods. It's a lot like the other one. This is better. It's clearer at night. There we go. Sorry everybody, I'm playing with my camera. It's a new camera. It has a lot of settings. It's 83 times zoom, 2000 millimeters. It's made to capture the muscles on Sasquatch moving, you know, on video. It has 60 frames a second.
You like to get close on my side, don't you?
An inch close, baby. As long as I keep straight, I won't scrape the sides. This is creepy shit right here, man. Fucking Yeti run across the road, boom, 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 ground shaking. Like I said, it was quiet. I went back to get the chainsaw and thought, man, I don't got my camera. I don't have a knife. I have nothing. Little pocket knife. You know, you don't know if there's a mountain lion or a fucking bear. They start going into hibernation very soon, but still. They're still out there, you know what I'm saying? And it's cold, and there is no food or berries or anything to eat, so they start fucking... You might be next on the menu, who knows, you know? Yeah, just follow the tracks out. Look, there's fucking rabbit tracks right here. I don't know. Those are kind of small. Maybe that's rabbit. I don't know. You just head on out of here. The road's right here. Coming up. You just go right and then left. Place is creepy at night, man. There's a stop sign. All right, everybody. You've just witnessed Lord Rick's.
Tree right there would be perfect for
yeah.
guys.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We just go cut a little tree for the guys. I mean, it doesn't have to be a 12, 13 footer like ours. I just do that just for the, you know, just.
But they don't have the walls, the ceiling space.
Here's the thing. I'll cut a shorter tree if you can find a fuller tree, but I have to cut taller ones because they're more full. Unless you find a blue spruce or like there's a couple firs that are real thick, and I didn't see any here. I had to take that, I think it's a silver fir that we got. And they're all right, they're medium on the fullness. You know what I'm saying? All right, everybody, we're on the road, traveling through Hope Valley. It's a paved road, but it's still about 8 miles of just dark, creepy woods and snowy peaks on both sides. And then we'll come out into the Carson Pass, and then we'll start making our journey home. I just want to thank everybody for watching our videos. I thought it was a lot of work, but I still had a fun time trying to find a tree back there. And this area means something to me. I came back here, hike with my son. I climbed the mountains above where we cut the tree, so very sentimental for me. And we got another hike we'll be doing out here. I showed you guys that rock formation on the ridge. We're going to climb that. It's off to our right. And I got an area, a primitive trail we can hike. And a lot of it's primitive, though. There's really no set way to go to it. And it's named after a Confederate or Union soldier. Little history. I think there was like some bandits or something. Some thieves at one time had a little den or encampment below it. So there is some history, too. I love this area. But there's Mount Raymond, which we camped at. Sunset Lakes, where we camped. We've done about 10 hikes in this little area. Blue Lakes, the ghost town of Summit City, Raymond City's a ghost town, Nipple Peak. I did about 8 to 9 lakes, all in this little area off this paved road that I'm on. So it's a very special area to go cut my own holiday tree. But I want to wish everybody a happy holidays 2019. Every year I put a movie together for you guys, and you guys get to kind of see us looking for the tree, cutting the tree, and then bringing the tree home. And in this case, there's really nothing to see. It's just a pitch black, woodsy road. And, you know, we're actually, I mean, this is El Dorado National Forest, isn't it? We're in the El Dorado, aren't we? Hope Valley's the El Dorado. Yep, so we've covered like 3 national forests today. And we're coming home finally with the tree. Can't wait to get dinner, everybody. Happy holidays. Be safe. Hopefully you learned something about cutting. I learned that my chainsaw the chains are getting a little weak, and it took a while to break through. It did. If the chains were fairly new, I could have broke through in probably 20 seconds. So I had to put a lot of muscle into it and hold it there for a while, but I did cut it. Snapped the last inch. I just pushed it over. It's safer that way. That way it doesn't like mess with your chainsaw and bend anything. You know, just push it down. It's safer, I think. That way you can just step out of the way as it's falling. And it falls slow because it's still attached. Anyhow, I'm out of here. Have a good night, everybody. And I hope you enjoyed Antelope Valley, the Golden Gate Mining Camp, the Antelope Valley Colville Cemetery, and finishing off a wonderful Christmas tree hunt, starting off in Monitor Pass, Heenan Lake, taking us up to Wolf Creek, where there was hardly any trees due to the Washington fire, and ending up in the El Dorado National Forest below Nipple Peak and the extinct volcano of Mount Raymond, overshadowing us as we found our dream tree of the year. Peace out, everybody. Ho, ho, ho!
Emma! Oh my god! Oh, I just realized he was wearing a mask.
Christmas will never be the same, guys. I just ruined Christmas. I'm sorry.
Oh man, that was way too good, bro.
I didn't know how she'd react, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Emma. I'm just kidding with you. I'm just kidding with you. I promise. Dude, keeps my face fucking warm. I love this thing. I wear this thing. I go hiking out in the snow and I wear it all day for 8 hours, man.
Oh my god.
I was cutting the tree in the bike mask. I got it on video. Tammy's got me on video.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Do what you gotta do.
Emma, careful. There's a tripod there.
Yeah, this ice is gonna kill me. Dude, I went sliding on this shit earlier. This is like the most dangerous paranormal investigation I've done in months, and I've been high up at 12,000 feet climbing cliffs. You know what I'm saying? I almost broke my neck on flat ground, and I go climb cliffs a couple months ago, and I'm like unscathed, and this shit like almost broke my neck. You know? Oh, no. Is the candy store open to give me free candy? Root beer candy? And I'll put the mask on, the Santa mask, they won't recognize it's me. And then I'll come back without the Santa mask and get some with my long hair. I do it. Last year, like 3 times I got candy. 3 different looks. All 3 different looks, and I gave him candy every time. Thought I was someone else. I did. First my Santa hat, then with the Santa hat, just a regular one, and then with long hair. You trick them every fucking time.
What do they do these poor shows. I don't.
This is part of the ticket today, is to do the gun shows. It's daily. They are well, this they open it for is this for the season? It's not what the website. Oh yeah. The website said October through or May. Is it May through October? I think. It's probably snow there, and they're like, "Oh, it's too dangerous. We're gonna break our necks." You know, the same attitude I just had. So in a couple weeks, we might be going to Eureka, Nevada. It's one of the most haunted ghost towns in that region of Nevada, and there's other ghost towns and mills and mines close by. It's not just Eureka. They got some other good ghost towns, but we could go there, stay at the hotel. They serve their own brew, or ale, I think. It's an awesome saloon, and it has a hotel that's historic, but could stay there, do a little off-roading.
January?
That place is always open around Christmas. What happened? He lost business? Too higher prices.
It said move to Meadowwood Malls from November 1st through January.
I know what it is. I seen him. He has a booth set up at Meadows Mall. Last year, Jared and I ran into him, and he had a Bigfoot sign. And we were looking at it, and he came up to me, like was trying to sell me more. I don't think he remembered us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he has a booth. It's just like a little rack with about 30 signs on each side and a couple other little small racks around it with a...
So Christmassy?
Thanks.
You betcha. Why don't you check our straw for the coffee inside of the back?
Cool. Right? Merry Christmas, man. That's Jack Daniel's Fire. It's good. Jack Daniel's Fire mixed in with hot cocoa.
But it is like super strong.
Oh, no way.
It tastes straight up like Jack Daniels. I don't even taste it.
She probably loaded it up for me. Nothing like a drunk Santa, right? It's not gold. It's not silver.
Says no food or drinks. I'm setting my drink right there while I go in.
I'm going to sit on the counter. That's what I did last year.
Why don't mine get cold?
Oh. Gotcha. Hey. I'm going to sit this right here.
Oh, you're fine.
Okay.
It's got a lid on it.
Okay. Yeah, I got it at the Grinch event. They have a new one? Oh, an egg. Is that Virginia City?
In the picture, yeah.
Oh. Is it fragile? Is it like glass? Or is it like a real egg that's painted?
No, I think it's
I love this place. There's one that says Merry Christmas on it. Our first Christmas together. Oh man, that's gorgeous. I really like the Virginia City ornaments too.
Where you guys from?
Carson City.
They're not doing nothing down there?
Last night they did.
We did?
Oh yeah.
They did like the tree lighting and all the stuff downtown. I'm not sure if they have anything going on tonight.
Where was the storm?
Yeah,
You had to be worried we were gonna, I'm like hoping all night. I didn't even look outside the window because I didn't want to see it come. I get up this morning, I'm like, there's nothing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, some storm.
Right now.
Sometimes you just want to string up those guys. Okay, you don't get food.
That's pretty. Is that the church?
Yeah, St. Mary's.
Yeah, custom.
Wow.
When we had custom made, we sent them pictures.
Wow. That's
All
nice.
handmade. All the pilgrim.
Mm-hmm.
So which one do you like?
Folks, the gift of a candy cane. Just watch. Watch what happens. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. You see that, everybody? Now my girlfriend's in a good mood and I get laid later. And this is Lord Wrecked Bad Santa. You get a different version every hour.
Get in his cage, Mr. Elf. Ladies and gentlemen, it's free to participate. Come on over here, grab yourself a Christmas on the Comstock map. I believe you get a map. We have over 30 stores participating. They're handing out Christmas ornaments. We're going to decorate this tree all day long to show the Grinch the true Christmas spirit. City later on today. So come on in, take pictures. Sleigh rides are being offered. The sleigh rides are taking you up to the 4th Ward School, which will include a sleigh ride back and forth. Also, a picture of Santa Claus at entry to the 4th Ward School.
This is epic.
The historic 4th Ward School. You can do to earn yourself cheer to decorate this Christmas tree. Stop on by our booth, grab yourself a free map.
Look at my antenna's flopping like fucking crazy. This is fucking doink, doink, doink.
Well, they weren't there.
I'm going in the St. Mary's parking lot and getting stoned before I go in that fucking haunted place. It's an old hospital. It's like 300 people died in that place.
Crazy. I'm pretty sure she's drunk.
Who, that lady?
Yeah.
Dude, there's a lot of drunk women. I'm surprised I haven't gotten hit on by some woman by now. Every time I come down here, some like creepy person hits on me. And it's like, you're not what I was hoping for. Stockings, heels, cute smile, sexy smile. Okay, there's the donkey friend. But if you're gonna be all creepy and like cracked out and shit and be like, you got a cigarette? You're nice looking. No, I don't have a cigarette, and you're scaring me because you don't know what's under the beard. I could be a monster under that fucking beard. A monster. A monster, but yet they hit on me with the beard because Santa, doesn't matter what. See, there's a lot of girls that have a Santa fetish. They don't want Santa to take off the beard. I've had 3 women on Craigslist during the holidays telling me, will you dress as Santa? I don't want to know what you look like. Just put the beard on, I'll fuck you. That's a good proposition. They can't say you're old, you're fat, they can't say nothing because all they care about is wanting to screw Santa. So yeah, I could be fucking 50 years old and fucking...
Dude, your car doesn't fit, okay?
He's gonna make it fit.
Fuck.
Well, he's gonna inch it back and forth like 20 times. Down here, right?
Like this guy who doesn't know how to...
Is this clear, this road clear before I go on? Yeah, it's dry. Just gotta be careful. I gotta be careful. I don't want to go like sliding again. That was kind of scary.
That was scary as fuck.
I did stop it.
You did. You did.
I'm a professional. You got it on.
My sunglasses.
Oh, I'm gonna put. You don't have to put it in the purse anymore. I'm just gonna put it in the left pocket. Where's it? Oh, it's to the right and then the left. Let me go down here. This road's good. Get to the bottom of the hill at least, where there's no cars. I think they were offering to check this place out. I didn't get to see it. I think like maybe it's in Gold Hill, but they had a picture saying tours, and that's the old station there, the old warehouse from. It's old, like 100 something years old, but it's a snow winter wonderland. Everybody's like, oh, it's not going to snow. Don't be deceptive by the blue skies. They said it was going to be a nice day, and then around 11 tonight, you're not supposed to be driving. They're going to have 60-mile-an-hour winds. Expected a foot of snow up here. Carson's going to get a foot. Reno's going to get a foot, and the pass is up to 6 feet. It's not a joke. We'll be tomorrow in snow. If the guys can't do it, I will hike out in the woods, and I will get them a nice tree. I promise. You have my word, but... it's got to be tomorrow. We will be in snow cutting the trees for the boys. For the guys, I mean, sorry. Boys, guys. Guys are kind of boys. I'm kind of a boy sometimes. Sometimes I think I'm younger than I am. Fucking drinking, smoking, fucking like a rabbit. I'm just kidding. But that sounded good in the video at least, right? Look, it's straight ahead. So go to this event, and when we're done, we'll go get lunch.
There's nobody there.
Uh-oh. Well, it's advertised everywhere.
41, right?
Yeah, it started at 10. Maybe it's only one person. It's a holiday thing. I don't think you have to pay for it either. If not, I'm not going to get a ticket because I'm not paying $20 just to look at a table. You know what I mean? But it says holiday fair, so I assume it's open to the public. And if there's no cars, then it means either it's not going on or no, everybody's at the Grinch event instead. But here's the thing. Well,
you would have a sign up or something.
do you know I got a ghost pick here, and I got some good EVPs, especially upstairs. There was like an old lady talking. This place is dead haunted, man. This place scares me, man. Not scares me, but I just like sense something's here. Like out of all the places I go, this is the one place I sense shit. In the rooms, upstairs, in the attic area. It's all right.
They have a sign up or something?
They
The
should.
holiday fair?
Well, if I have to, we'll park down over here and we'll just go get lunch in Bear and be done with it. Because it's
Some cars there, but...
all right. Well, we'll check. If not, we'll just go get lunch, and then what'll happen is we'll take off and go, get the puppies some food, and we can go to that CC
Cats
thing.
and litter, don't forget.
And go to the CC cell. So everybody, as you see, I'm just talking about this place. I've been here to do.
Something up on the porch.
Yeah, we did an investigation here, but there should be the holiday fair. Let's see what it says, because if it costs, it's not. I don't think it's worthwhile. I'll donate if it's free, but.
Mary's Art Center.
What's it say?
Happy holidays.
St. Mary's Art Center.
It says, I can't.
Hi.
I read the sign.
I can zoom in on it.
It's at Mr. Festival 2-day holiday fair.
That's it?
Complimentary admission.
Okay, let's go.
Cool.
Cool. So after we're done with this, we'll go get lunch. I'd say that's a pretty good day at Virginia City. Shopping, lunch, and...
Where are you gonna eat? We're gonna eat lunch at Tap House?
I want to go to Tap House. They don't serve food, I don't think. But they said they...
Sign up that says 9-inch personal pizza and something else.
Yes, I want to go to the Tap House, yes. I want to drink a couple beers, at least 2 beers, so, before I go. All right, cool. Done deal. Center, everybody. I got some good eating here. Hi. Oh, complimentary. Is this like the Christmas? Has some Christmas stuff? I bet you.
It's like an art sale.
Somebody's getting cranky, and I'm taking her out to lunch. And somebody's getting cranky.
Hasn't eaten yet today.
Yeah, hasn't eaten and is cranky. Trust me, you'll eat. I'll feed you so well, you'll be bulging at the sides.
No, I don't want to.
Throw in a couple beers later. Some on a space bun, you know what I mean? Out in the truck. This is the old hospital, everybody. Oh, there you are.
Folks, I encourage picking up and touching and fondling and holding. You can touch anything except me.
Sounds good. Sounds like a plan.
My wife will have words to say about that.
Well, that's awesome.
Oh no, I saw one down here that you
I think that's a fountain pen. Because fountain users. Yep.
See how it's raining and the storm's coming? It's starting to snow up there. Yeah, we only have about an hour to start really storming, about a foot, maybe 1 to 2 feet of snow up here in the next 2 days. So I took the fuse out so we won't be draining off the battery. We'll be able to peel out of here. It's going to be tight. It's going to start snowing soon. So Laura Beck, we're going to go to the Tap House, have a few drinks, then try to get out of here before the real snow, real bad weather starts to come. And it's coming. Storm of December of 2019 here up in the Virginia City and Upper and Lower Sierras. It's starting to snow, sleet. Is it this way? I can't see the... Oh man. Still here, really, man? Still here. It's like a little sign. It says Tap House, but I didn't know which way. He's still in there reason is that cost is probably warmer than what I'm wearing. No, not really. I'm in a fucking $600 leather trench coat, man. And it's not that it's what it's worth. The fact is, for $600, it better keep me warm. And that's what it's worth. And it has lining inside, which keeps you warm, but it's also real leather. So, and it covers me all the way down to my ankles almost. Dude, I'm like, okay, yeah, it is this way. So, they're open. But, hey, I don't know what to do. We'll ask. I have to order. I don't mind. Nice and warm inside, right? Holy shit, dude. I love this place. Hi. I don't know. Booze? Booze of any kind at this point? Jesus. I need booze bad. Dude. Snow fell off the roof.
Did you take a picture?
No. It landed on the front hood. There's quite a few pounds of snow that came down on that car. Right on the hood. Right. Always a nice new car. That car got smashed with tons of snow off the roof. Nice. Sorry, folks. I gotta clean my lens. So anyways, guess what just happened? I was watching out the window, getting ready to take a pic, and like 100 pounds of snow came off the roof and ice and landed on that nice car's hood and hit the car and hit the windshield and everything. Just came right down on top. Right there, straight ahead where I am. That car right there. There's water pouring. I mean, it's bad. It's just a bad area. A lot of water's coming off the roof, and it washed all that snow from the roof down and just all crashed at once. It was loud, real loud. Oh yeah, I want you to. Here. This is Steampunk XPA, almost 9%. Full of flavor. Almost like a little citrusy. You know what I mean? A little citrusy, but it's pretty good. I like this shit. This is good. Taste mine. Let me know what you think. It's pretty smooth. You don't like the taste? It's kind of like citrusy. Just very, you know what I mean? Like, it has kind of an orange taste, I think. Little bit, but it's smooth. It's not a dark ale. You know what I mean? Like dark beers are real heavy. It's not a heavy beer. It tastes good. It just has a high amount of alcohol. This is a woman's bar. It's a woman's bar. It's a woman's tap house. It's like days of our lives here, man. Days of our lives. I came at the wrong time of day. So I come here at 10 o'clock tonight when it's, you know, the music's playing, not the love music or hearing love stories. I think I'm going to drink this beer and go eat. I'm getting hungry. If I don't find food, I got turkey and ham at home and chocolate cake and pie. That's sinful, man. Yeah. I'm getting a little tipsy now, you know what I'm saying? This is good. No, I'm just messing around. Actually, I don't feel nothing. I tell you what I do feel. I feel the outer space. I try not to film it because, you know. But anyways, the outer space. That's what I feel. I love that stuff, by the way. I still got another fresh tub of it. Huh? Just filming for my video. It's getting noisy and rowdy, so time to jet. Oh, I'm ready to go, man. I'm ready. A little tipsy, but I'm ready. Take care. Thank you. Bye. Oh man, look at the fog and I gotta find a place. Gee, look, it's snowing up on the peak there. It's all white, just like a donut, powdered white. You know, can't even see the sagebrush. It's at least 2-3 feet high on that peak. The snow is.
We can go there. Jump!
Dude, there's a lot of Santa hat people around. You know what? There's like groups of people with Santa hats, man. Like wearing a beard and the Santa hat is like mainstream now up here. When I came up here 10 years ago, I was the only one doing that shit. Now everybody's drinking the Santa hats and beards. It's like, holy shit, dude. I started something, a movement. A Santa Claus fucking movement. Well, I'm pretty tipsy, folks. Now it's time to eat and soak that shit up before I gotta do the drive 2,000 feet. Ho, ho, ho. Dude, is this Grinch still here? No fucking way. Let out this huge belch, and everybody's like looking around. Trying to film myself too in this rain. On a crazy couple days. So, are we heading towards anything that's valuable for my tummy?
Give me all the money. All the money in your pocket.
A lot of people respect Santa, man. People are like, hey, Santa. The only time I get respect. Put the beard on, get respect. You almost fell on this shit, almost broke my neck. What's this? The Palace? What's on the menu? They changed it? Look, elk and bison burger? Elk or bison? Oh man, bison burger? I had that last time I was here though. What else I got? Anything good? Any pot roast? Oh, I love fucking pot roast, man.
They have sandwiches, burgers.
Mm-hmm. Any appetizers? No?
Yeah, starters.
What kind of appetizers? Look, that's cool. Yeah, a carriage is going by. Everybody's waving at me, man. I'm like Santa Claus waving. You know what I'm saying? I'm like waving like this to the freaking carriage. Everybody's waving to me and shit. It's like, sorry, I didn't gain weight these holidays. You know what I mean? Sorry, I didn't put on enough pounds. Actually, in fact, the opposite. Oh, look at this place. Oh, man. I want to go in there. We got saltwater taffy today, too. We really did some amazing stuff today. You know what I'm saying? We got taffy, we sampled honey, we got to drink fire Jack Daniels hot chocolate out while shopping.
Alcohol I've had in my body in 6 months.
Right, and then we drank a brew at the Tap House, and then we explored this friggin' haunted St. Mary's. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, the list goes on and on. We're hanging ornaments. We're in a rainstorm. We're hanging fucking ornaments. The Grinch is waving to me, which you see me 20 times look at him and take a selfie. You know what I'm saying? Went to the abandoned church right there. Well, what is this called? The firehouse, girl?
Yeah.
There's no inside, huh? Just benches?
Yeah, there's an inside.
Oh. Oh, I go in here. I go in here. Let me see if it's safe. Safe. Standing in the middle of the road. It's like, yeah, but there's no cars coming, so that's okay. If there's cars coming, I'm not going to do that stuff. Saloon. Look, charbroiled steaks, burgers, dogs, chicken. Dude, I've got to reach the gates of heaven. Not once, but twice. When Tammy showed me her mind earlier, I was in heaven. I was like, oh, a woman with a mind, with brains, finally. I haven't met many in the last few months.
I see that.
Chili dog, huh? Yeah.
I'm gonna get the else here.
A bacon cheeseburger, maybe?
You guys, all your meals come with a side, French fries, potato salad, or potato chips.
I'm gonna get a BLT with French fries.
Got it. Did you want something to drink?
Yeah, I'm gonna get a Diet Coke.
Diet Coke? Okay. Diet Coke? Yeah, thanks.
What's that New York steak, San?
That's a New York steak sandwich.
Oh, it's a sandwich.
Yeah, it comes on garlic bread and lettuce, tomato, pickles, onion. And it comes with a side. It's really good. It's nice if you're hungry. That's a good meal.
Oh, really? That's exactly what I want. What? The steak sandwich? Yeah.
Okay, steak sandwich?
No tomatoes.
Yeah, no tomatoes. If there's mayo, no mayo.
Yeah, we don't do the sauces.
Okay, cool.
So, how do you like your steak?
Medium well.
Got it. And the side, what would you like as your side?
Either potato salad, potato chips.
So they're double line leather.
Potato salad is red potato, mayonnaise based. It's a good potato salad if you like potato salad.
What are they again?
French fries, potato salad, or potato
Potato
chips.
chips.
I'll get some French fries is fine, yeah.
Okay, got it.
I'll do that, I don't care.
French fries?
Very straight healthy.
And what would you like to drink?
Insane that
You
they're
wanna
straight
get
health,
beer,
they're
right?
still good.
I'm gonna end up getting a beer.
Okay, we have our drafts right there and our bottle beers if you're not interested, or down under the television.
Awkwardly bulky felt or anything like that. They still
Okay,
curve
what-
around and fit.
Where?
Modelo, Little Things, IPA.
What's the IPA? What's that?
These ones were out of this one.
It was a very popular one.
They have
That's it. What's 805? Deutschland? Black Butte Porter? I don't want the Black Butte. That's too dark. I'll throw up like last year, I guess. I need it, maybe 805. I don't want to get the Modelo. See, is the 805 a lighter pale ale? It is?
Did you want to taste it?
Yeah, I would like that.
Yeah,
Never had that.
Are pretty popular.
Okay, so everybody ordered a half-pound steak sandwich with some good old-fashioned French fries. Here I am giving you the symbol, but anyways, I'm gonna give it a try. This is an 805, correct? It's an 805. I had sampled it earlier. I was filming, but you guys seen it. But it's real smooth and good. I could go with this, so I gotta be careful. Earlier I was drinking with the beer now, like this. But it gets all wet, so I'm gonna have to wash it when I get home. It's already dirty and wet, so it don't matter. It's awesome. It's so smooth. It's so good. It's not as bitter. The last beer I had was real bitter, strong, but very bitter, sour kind of taste. It's bitter. This is not like that. Big difference. What's this place called? The Firehouse Grill? I'm at the Firehouse Grill in downtown Virginia City, everybody. I just want to wish you happy holidays. Peace. It's tasty. It's charbroiled steak. It's really good. It's snowing way up on those peaks. I can't get it with the blinds if I zoom in too far, but anyways, it's snowing way up at the top of the ridgeline. Just a kind of cool day, even though it's like snowy and rainy and getting cold and all that. Perfect time to come in for a steak dinner and a beer. So,
Taste it for you guys.
oh, it's awesome.
Awesome. Great. Thank you, you guys.
Thank you.
Anything else? Can I get you anything else?
No, we're fine for now.
All right, cool. Yeah.
What's awesome is I went to Tap House, got to try one of their taps, and then I come here, I get the 805, which smooths down everything with the nice charbroiled steak. So everybody, just so you know, I work really hard on my videos. These are like kind of wholesome projects for my friends, my family, kind of my fans, my group members. It's just for AngelOfThyNight radio followers too, because I do kind of funny stuff too, comical stuff. But thanks for following. We love you guys. Check out our website, not just our YouTube videos, www.paranormalghostsociety.org. And it's going to be snowy and get dark soon, so we're going to finish our steak sandwich. We're going to head down the hill to the truck and get out of here before it snows. But we're at the Firehouse. Is it the Fire? It's a Fire Steakhouse? Firehouse Grill. Firehouse Grill. We're at the Firehouse Grill. Also, one more thing. I don't know if you guys can't. Damn, I can't get these bulbs. They're too bright. They're like Tesla bulbs. Kind of. I don't know. They're weird. Oh look, there's a carriage. No way. Happy holidays, everybody. It's Lord Rick. Stuff in my face. This is toasty. I'm staying warm. Besides, I'm in like a all other trench coat.
To say, my sister says,
Thank you. Thank you. Right. For the snow. Everybody knows me here. My second tree I'm cutting down, everybody. And I got a few feet of snow overnight. Yeah, there's foot tracks. Somebody's been back here looking for a Christmas tree. Not really. There's like 3 trees would be perfect, but they all are growing so close that one's cut. You know what I mean? One side would have nothing. This is one too. That's not too bad. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. All right. Try to get back over.
The right side looks really nice. The left side's gone.
Had a snowstorm last night, everybody, so you guys can see. There's a couple feet of snow. By the end of winter, this area had at least 40 to 50 feet. And it's only going to get higher, meaning probably in the next few months, these snow drifts will be far over my head. Far over my head. All right, everybody. It's my second Christmas tree of the season. I'm cutting a tree for some friends. They've never done this before, so I have the chainsaw and all. I mean, I've been hiking through drifts. There was a little creek I just fell through. You know, so you could see where it was. And I fell 3 feet down this crack. And, I mean, it's up to my waist right here. So, yeah, it's very deep in some parts. But the snow is just amazingly thick, fluffy powder. I wouldn't even say it's amazing. Nothing out of the ordinary. It's the way it is up in this mountain range. But I've been up here where this time of year here where there is no snow. Every year is different. So we do have to be careful. Because, I mean, up in this area, a guy died, froze to death. You know, and you could see why. I mean, just look at it. And this is only the beginning of the winter season. It's not even winter yet. And when it becomes winter, there's going to be a lot of snow this year coming week after week from various snowstorms. And it's not the place you're going to want to be hiking at. That's why we don't do. Everybody's like, how come you look for Bigfoot in the winter? Well, because we can't get back to most locations. Not when there's 30 feet of snow on the ground. But we'll find the guys a tree. Has some nice blue skies coming out, so it'll warm up a little. It's hard to see what trees are good because they're so covered in snow. You really can't see if they're any worth even cutting down. That's a little bear right there and dead. But the holidays are all about helping one another, and I'm definitely here to help these guys get a tree. No good deed goes unforgotten, so it's Christmas. Oh, Jesus Christ. As the whole fucking tree just dumped its snow on me. A lot of dead trees over here. There's a lot of little ones too, but I just had a tree snowfall off a branch and hit me in the face. The whole tree just dumped everything on me.
The other day it did that at work and knocked my cigarette right out of my hand and went flying.
Yep, that's what I mean. You see. Yeah, you're right, hon. 2 trees and nothing on one side. It's alright. Yeah. I'm gonna check out these. I'm looking. Isn't that the one I showed you already?
Yeah. I couldn't figure out if it was different one. Careful! Careful.
Kind of dead. This is rough. That's a nice tree, but the problem is with these trees is that one side's bare, and you know, I mean, nobody wants a bare Christmas tree. If I'm gonna get my friends a tree, it's gotta have some needles on it so they can hang their ornaments. Oh man, these drifts are way too high. Ugh. I don't know if I can get to my chainsaw up here. Man, the snow's past my waist. I just fell all the way in. Whoa. Yeah. There's Hawkins Peak. You know what the secret is to having dry feet? You take grocery bags, right? Tie your feet in them. Then wear your waterproof boots. You'll stay dry for sure. I always tend to make sure I stay dry, keep my feet dry. Nothing's worse than cold, wet, painful, frostbitten feet. And we're not gonna do that. Well, yes and no. The snow was past my waist up at the top of the hill, and I seen an oak tree. It was kind of out in the open, so it had needles all around it, but it had a few dead branches too. So the snow gets really deep. The deeper you go in, it starts to get past the waist, which might be hard to bring the chainsaw through that. Oh yeah, there's a few little ones here. They don't have much snow on them either. Oh! Jesus. Little deep right there.
The one right here in the front?
This one?
Yeah.
It's pretty bare right here. That one right there. But I gotta look and make sure. I gotta walk around it, but that's pretty full. There's that one. I got one here, and I got one in the middle. I'll walk back and get the saw. I wouldn't hike back. You know what I'm saying, Dare? It's faster if I just run and get the saw. buddy. How you doing? Good boy. Yes, a good boy. Yes, I'm coming. I make friends wherever I go now, don't I? What a friendly little dog. No worries.
Here's a.
So I'm gonna go get my gloves, guys. Go ahead, get the gloves, get the saw, and then I'm gonna hike back a half mile into the woods and go get the tree. It's, we would've got, see, the thing is, I got my tree a couple weeks ago. The snow wasn't even, there was hardly any snow, a couple inches maybe. But within a couple weeks, I've gotten a couple feet. And it'll continue to accumulate until it gets to the point where it's gonna be over our heads. When you get a tree, the best time to get a tree, if you're gonna come out to the Sierra Nevada mountain range, do it in November. Generally, there's not too much snow in November. But now that we're almost mid-December, I mean, truthfully, winter's already taken a foothold here. This is not gonna melt. The snow will be here till spring. But it's already here and it's here to stay, so. And if you don't, the thing is, if you don't cut a tree too early, you're gonna get caught in snow like this. And that's what we're dealing with right now. But it's all right. So I got my tree a couple weeks ago, and then the guys wanted their tree. So it ended up being, they wanted their tree a little bit later, so we're kind of, stuck in this winter apocalypse, Beautiful place to be, though. I love this area in the Sierra Nevadas. Good Bigfoot investigations we've done up here over the years. Solid camping, great scenery. Winter's even beautiful. Just shred up the powder with some snowboards. I mean, it's just, I love being up here. But now it's time for me to cut ourselves a tree and hopefully get out of here in one piece. A lot of ice.
When it goes over, I want you to get it too. It's gonna fall to my right, so it won't even go near you guys.
Okay. It's gonna
Almost
fall out
halfway
there.
through, believe it or not.
Oh, I was just saying it's gonna fall out there.
Yeah.
Whoa, careful.
There's a hole right there, man.
Is it coming down?
You will. He falls that way.
That's just the snow, honey.
Oh yeah. It's wobbling. Through.
Push it over.
Oh yeah, there it goes. Ready?
Timber!
Holy Mary, Mother of God.
Careful.
Whew. No, they got.
Get your saw. I got it.
How heavy is it?
Huh?
How heavy is it?
Well, heavy enough where I might have to cut another foot, but we'll see. I can drag it through the snow. That's the good thing about it. I don't have to carry it. Come on.
Hope your way.
Okay, follow your way out, okay, bud?
Huh? Let's get it. Let me see how it looks. I need to breathe for a second. Let's see what I'm working with. I know I'm not supposed to do it, but I'm so exhausted, I just don't care. I'm disabled, I can't do this all day. So I take it, topping around, taking it, because I'm not going to spend another hour doing this. I had to go back to the truck and blow my nose and smoke on it because...
I know, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, he's back in the truck, so I can go without me.
I am. My back is killing me. Here's the thing. I could end up taking right here off. That'll cut it down considerably on the weight.
Yeah, but you want to do that now, or?
You honestly think I can get this back to the truck?
Mel! I need the saw!
I'm gonna cut it right. I just wanted to cut it there to get it off. But I got it off.
Where'd you go, bud?
See these, this will take off another 10, 15, 20 pounds, and then I can just drag it.
Thanks, buddy. We gotta cut a little bit more off. So, you wanna hold that for him? Thank you. You can go stand back out there, hun. Okay. Whoa.
One more time. Here we go.
Here, get a picture. We'll stand back. Just let me see the height.
Well,
Mel, you gotta get back by the road, man. Because this tree, I'm gonna cut it. Yeah, it's fine where you're at. I want to see the height too, that's why.
it's about 4 feet taller than you.
4?
Yep.
So I know how much to cut off. Get a better idea. And I can cut more.
There he is, Santa in the tree.
Yep. It's hard. It's deep.
Are you okay, honey?
Yeah. I just got to get to the road. So I got it about 300 feet, and somebody else is coming.
Back up a little bit.
All right. Here's the gate right there. Truck's not passing the gate. It's flat.
Here comes Santa Claus. Here comes
Annual
Santa.
Christmas tree snow races. That's what it feels like. I need a group of huskies in a sled. I just throw it on there.
Right?
Seriously.
For sure.
Let them tow it. I forgot to bring my sled. I kept thinking.
I think your garage door is open. I think Mel opened it. I said, I think y'all's garage door is open. You told me to close my eyes.
Oh no, the Christmas lights at the gate.
Oh, at the gate.
Or no, not gate, there's a fence.
Maybe that's for parking.
I'm off-roading you in the middle of the desert to this big Christmas party. Everybody's like, hey, this is like Woodstock. It's gonna be music there and let's all just go for free, you know? And live there for 3 days and at some point or...
Down there, because there's lots of lights on them.
That's subdivision, I think.
Look,
There's a sign? So you mean I decided to take a dirt road for nothing? Instead I took a paved road? Look, it's all lit up. Why do you get electricity on us?
You couldn't take the paved road.
Oh!
That's the only road that goes there.
There we go. We're here. Dude, this is dope. The Christmas party out in the middle of the fucking desert. No, it's not a Christmas party, but it's still out in the middle of the desert. And there's these Christmas lights and lots of cars going here, so this must be like a big fucking event. I don't know, but I'm gonna have fun. This, I'll tell you what this is. This is a historic ranch from the 1800s. That's
Police officer.
Oh shit, is that a cop? Yeah. Shit, I got fucking weed smell and shit. Here.
Let's follow him.
Hi. This way.
to follow those cars over there, park in the car.
Okay.
Awesome.
Thank you. I'm fucking stoned out of my mind, dude. Fucking, that's a junior police officer. Holy crap, dude. Look at this. We're gonna hang out with some country folk, and hopefully the cops won't bust me by the end of the night. Another cop? Oh my god, I've been smoking bud like a fucking chimney. Holy shit. Let's see if I pass, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm gonna pass. Hi.
Alright, you're gonna go ahead and go around back, and there's a kid in the vest, and he was gonna show you where to park.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. 2 checkpoints, folks, and I'm still alive and not cuffed. Drinking the pumpkin ale, smoking a little outer space bud, and feeling pretty good, Now it's time to go get some desserts at this Christmas event and get fat just in time for fucking Christmas delivering gifts. Shit, should I just park here?
Just follow that guy.
Dude.
He's gonna tell you where to park. He wants you to park over here.
Alright. These are junior, like, police officers, dude. It's like, don't let the junior police officers arrest me for toking my vehicle and off-roading like a fucking bandit. I'll try to be cautious, I promise. You need some more bud? This was a stressful situation for us both.
Maybe paranoid.
Paranoid? Fucking let's get paranoid then. Screw it. Who's gonna, nobody, wear sunglasses, nobody see your eyes. No, I'm gothic, and if you wear sunglasses, I'll be like, oh, look at the cute gothic couple. You'll be fine.
Yeah, no.
You'll be fine. We both be goth tonight. We'll both be creatures. Let's both be creatures of the night. We'll both be creatures of the night, okay? Vampires in the night, man. I need fangs, I swear to God, that's all I need. I don't need nothing else but fangs. Sorry everybody, let me crop the camera for a Christmas video. I'm at Silver Saddle Days, or actually Homestead Holidays. It's a pretty cool special little event here. It's at a historic ranch from the 1800s, I believe, or from the early 1900s. I didn't really look at the history, but the park and some of the hills and things are named after that ranch, because this ranch has been around for a while and they're having a Christmas event. I just want to check it out because I love being on ranches. It's dark, so I can't show you any of the scenery of the mountains. I apologize, but it started at 5. It gets dark before 5. But the ranch sits out here in the middle of the desert down a lonely dirt road, which is what you seen on film, me kind of taking it in. I filmed the last leg of it. All right, so let's go in. I'll film some stuff so you guys can see Homestead Holidays. But you guys can see the mountains. I mean, you can still see the mountains around. It's a beautiful little ranch out in the desert. And of course, I'm dressed for the event. Santa Claus, I think, will be here. More than one, of course. There's going to be more than one, as you guys can tell. More is good, right? Bigger the truck, the better. The more Santa Claus is, the better. That just means more gifts. I don't have no gifts. My wallet's kind of empty, folks. But we're going to go in and check this out. They have probably honey and jelly and different jams and things. It's a farm, you know. But they mainly deal with horses here. So it's just another Christmas event Tammy and I are going to. Tomorrow we're going to go see Black Christmas. So we're trying to do some, what I'd say, holiday spirited things. Like, well, it is. It's a Christmas movie, and it's a different type of spirit, a little dark spirited, you know. But that's okay. And then tonight, I mean, we had the Fox Brew Pub, which I had my bourbon burger. It was fantastic. And now we're going to historic Silver Saddle Ranch, horse ranch. And you don't really get to see this place. So we're lucky it's open right now because we get to see it, take a few pics. Like, I'll probably take some pics with some of the stuff here. If it's old, I don't want nothing that's like, you know, if it just was built from Home Depot or something 2 years ago, you know. But see, it's a hay. See how they have alfalfa? It's for the horses. Try not to get hit. Oh, we got to go over here. What are those, the restrooms? Yeah, those are restrooms, man. Ho, ho, ho. Lord Rick Kloss is here to, well, not stay. Because if I could stay on this ranch, I would. Is this? No way. Are these tractors, man? Oh, I like tractors. They have a lot of tractors at this event. A lot of tractors.
Take a treat, you know.
I love watching the British, especially
There's honeys and jams. Oh, let's use it as a rest, like a Borg. Like Star Trek, the Borg. See the camera on top of your shoulder. Resistance is futile. Oh my God. I don't know where we're going, so I'm just like following the people, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know where I'm going. I see lots of lights, cars. I can't see much of anything. But see the big cottonwood trees? Because this is a river ranch. Kind of. The river runs through this valley, so it's a good area to raise horses. You can even grow some crops. The valley is very fruitful. Like, you could grow vegetables. In the 1800s, if you ran a farm, you were self-reliant. Cows, chickens, crops. You didn't rely on anything. You cut the wood into shears to be used for wagons or whatever. What is this? What's that say? Oh, they're just taking pictures. It's too packed for me to get on in there. Anybody need a Santa Claus? Oh, man. Life is nice in the darkness. I'm lost, folks. I'm lost. You know, Lord Rick and his Christmas adventures, they go down in history, and I'm not even lying about that. I'm walking over a bridge. I think there's a creek down. Whoa! Watch the ankle. Well, there you are.
Your glass case right in front of you.
I can't see it. Nope.
Okay, good. We got another Santa.
There's always one or two. Maybe 3 or 4 tonight. I'm sure. What is this? Oh, they have Christmas scenes and shit here. I wonder if they have games, like throw the ball at the milk jugs. I want games. I like games. See the big trees? Look. Yeah, maybe I better not go in the house, because 2 Santas in one room is not a good idea. if I don't dance. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of cool, huh? How they do that?
Santa's house.
Santa's house, yeah.
We had every year.
Look. Way out. The lights. Those lights are hundreds of feet.
Sleigh rides that take you out there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Wonder how much a sleigh ride is. Probably a lot of money, huh?
We're probably doing a wagon.
It's a wagon ride, yeah.
It's probably gonna be cold as hell.
No, there's a line. Look how long it is. Dude, there's over 50 people in line. Wow. Reminds me of why I just like to walk around and take pics, because it doesn't cost me my time, or, I mean, it costs a little time, but that's an hour wait. I was thinking about the sleigh rides. They were advertising them, but I said wagon rides, but dude, look at the line. Oh my God. That's incredible.
Right? Yeah, that's good. There's one people to people, bunch of stuff.
See, people are already calling me Santa. What's this over here? Is that food? You don't want no food. Any drinks? I wonder if they serve booze. Probably not. No booze? No hard cider? No, like, liquored up cider? Are you kidding me? It's all right. You and I can get a picture right here or something. Mexican ditch. They built it because they did milling. The mills were down below, and in Virginia City had the mine, so all the ore was brought. Well, they had some mining going on along the Carson River. You know, a lot of placer mining, but they also, the mills here process a lot of the gold and silver taken from Virginia City. Sorry everyone, it's a little loud, but I try to give you a history lesson with everything I do. See if we get a picture up here.
While you all walk back up.
I wish it was a better event, dear. I really do.
No, it's not that it's bad, but you're right. It is more for the kids to see Santa.
Lights. I don't know. I'll get a few more photos, then we can go, because it doesn't seem to have much here for you and I to partake in, you know. Oh, right here. Yeah, it's really old. That's a wood. Yeah, this has public day use. This is the Silver Saddle Ranch. Yeah, it's the equestrian trail. You bring your horses here, and you can go along the Carson River and up into the hills. Up, yeah, it's pretty cool. But I didn't realize. I mean, this event's historic. It's a historic site, and this is a public event held by the city and obviously the people out here that are running this whole event. But it's pretty cool. I mean, like, it's not a bad event. It's just that, that's a munchkin right there. These guys are munchkins. Ooh. They're like, they don't even come up to my knees, man. Look, they're following me. No. No. Don't follow Santa Claus. Jesus, that's funny. Is that lasers? Oh, I was looking at my camera like, what are those sparkles? Magic? Fairy dust? Santa Claus really here? It's so awesome. At least I get to see some tractors. That's beautiful. Taking a few last to red tractors. I got a tail, like a Peter Cottontail, but my tail's in the front. It's my third boob. Woo! Look at that. And Tammy's part of this all. You're always part of everything. Even my crazy videos in Santa Claus, all my All my Lord Rick Claus humor. You know, they had a picture. I know it's not big enough, but they had a picture here with this red thing. This is not old, you know. I mean, this event's great for little kids, but I just don't think, like, I think it's cool being on the ranch. It's pretty back in here. It's a pretty valley, but I can't see the scenery. I can see the tips of the mountains, but there's really just nothing, you know. I mean, here's what it comes down to. There's some crafts, jams, stuff like that. It's going to cost you an arm and a leg. If you don't have little kids, you're not going to go in the Santa house. That just doesn't look right. What am I going to go sit on Santa's lap? There's really no horses out in any of the corrals. It's just kind of, it's very, what's the word? It's kind of a very plain event. Like they have a few Christmas lights on a few tractors. And I mean, like I say, it's a cute event for kids, but for someone like me who wants to go get like some hard cider and see some cute cowgirls, this is not the place to see the cowgirls or get the whiskey, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, well, I go back, I smoke in my truck and try not to get caught by the sheriff in my Santa beard. This is Lord Rick. We're at the Homestead Holidays at the Silver, oh, I can't even walk straight. At the Silver Saddle Ranch, historic to the Carson City area. Beautiful valley surrounded by the Pine Knot Mountains. It's in the Pine Knot Mountains. And there's trails everywhere, and the river comes through here with giant 200-year-old cottonwoods, but this ranch can't contain all these cars. And they have all the barns and things decorated. It's just, there's not a lot to see. Like historic-wise, there's the Mexican Ditch. Tammy and I seen the Mexican Ditch plaque and an old bridge. And that's about it. The bridge is historic. I took a photo of it just for historic purposes, but it's my first time going to this event. It's pretty cool, I guess. It's just very crowded, and I wish there was a little more to see. Anyways, have a good night, everybody, and happy holidays. December 14th, 2019. This is Lord Rick. Oh. Peace, everybody. It's not as festive as I thought. I mean, I thought maybe they could have some cider out for the kids, some pie, you know, that kind of thing. The band wasn't playing. I didn't feel the Christmas vibe here. I mean, the lights are cool, and the old tractors, those are awesome. Seeing barns. That's rent a cop. I keep it low, but it was pretty. I mean, is it right here to the right? And then left, right? Yeah. And then, and we go back out to the left.
Just go straight to get out?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, just straight.
Okay.
You don't go to the left.
So you guys can see it as I drive out. It's not, just go straight out, take the dirt road out. It's just not, it's a great event. There's a lot of little kids, but here's the thing. I was walking by this tractor, folks. These two little kids are following me around because they see, because I got the Santa beard on. It's like, well, I'm a whole different type of Santa. Don't get me wrong. I'll hand out gifts and play Santa for little kids because it's about the little kids, but parents need to keep an eye on their kids. So if you bring your kid here, there's the Homestead Holiday sign. If you bring your kids here, folks, keep an eye on them. There's a lot of people around. I'd hate to see, what if your kid goes home with someone? There's no cameras here. You know, somebody could grab your kid's hand, just walk off. There's the corral, see it? That's where the horses, the corral for the horses. But we're going to head out of here on the dirt road, Slug Bug, straight ahead. That's my second of the day. There hasn't been many out today. Look at that big-ass dog. There's a husky on the side. So we're going to head on this dirt road, everybody, and I'm going to include this in my Christmas card video. Wish you guys a happy holidays. I've just been going out and doing different events every year with Tammy, and Tammy and I see a lot of cool stuff, and sometimes we see stuff that's a bust. This event is not a place to go drink hard cider or a little fire whiskey, hot chocolate. Like Virginia City, we had fire whiskey, hot chocolate. We were able to walk store to store. That was fun. That was awesome. Look at that old building right there. That's creepy. A little shack. That was a lot of fun. But you can't do it at this ranch. You can't do it at this ranch. The cops would be like, you need a liquor license. There's cops here directing traffic and shit. Nowhere to park. Look, people got flashlights. This is insane. Just to go walking and you know, I mean, I get it. There's a few jams and jellies, but you know, I mean, every event I've gone to this Christmas has that. Like St. Mary's, the art.
Chicken wire on a plate frame with buttons.
Yeah, probably for $1,000, right?
$30. And I'm thinking
with chicken
to myself,
wire.
I can make those. Like,
Yeah, anybody could. You could. That's you know. One woman I ran into at the old hospital in Virginia City. She does arts and crafts and sells her work and travels to Ireland. It's a special type of therapeutic art she does, and that's why she was there. It's like a therapeutic type of art. It's some kind of Zen type of stuff. I don't know. It's like real. Here it says exit. Yeah. It's a long road. We're back in the desert. Look at the sagebrush, man. I'd be taking a chainsaw and cut this shit before it burns down the ranch, man. I can't even see on the right side. I'm gonna be scraping, aren't I? This is insane, dude. I can't wait to smoke my pipe after I get out of fucking New York City traffic in the middle of the desert. I know, I'm cynical as fuck. Folks, I'm gonna go home. I'll watch a movie or play a game or drink some rum. I'll do something. I won't let the night go to waste. Fuck a little too. No, I'm just kidding. But anyhow, we're gonna get out of there, man. This is like not a 2 mile dirt road, but I'd say about over a mile from the ranch, because there's multiple roads. Here's the entrance off the road. See that it's all decorated, the fence. I'll film it for you guys. Maybe take a pic. Nobody's behind me. So the entrance into the ranch, this corral or cattle loader or Mustang loader, is all decorated with lights. I'm going to take the river road all the way back to the left. We're going to go over the Pine Nut Mountains back into Carson City here. It's a nice little event. I wish I had a little one to take to see Santa. I would take my little one, because that's a really nice thing to go, hey, like, you could tell your kid, let's go to Santa's house. If there was snow on the ground, that would make it magical. All the big trees there. But you gotta have some snow, and you gotta have, I think it's better to have little kids for an event like that. That's not an event for adults. It's an event for kids, and that's what Christmas really is about, is the kids. But I'm gonna head home. Next week we're gonna go journeying around this valley in search of Christmas lights, and I'll take pictures and put them in my album and include it in my card. This is my virtual card to you guys. Just wishing you bitches a very happy holidays. I'll continue to build the card, the virtual card, and of all our 2 Christmas tree cuttings, a little bit of Virginia City, and then of course we have the Homestead holiday. So we're off-roading in the mountains. I gotta get going. You can't really see it, but below me to my right is massive pastures where cattle and horses roam. Look at that, all ranches, and this ranch house, so decorated, so pretty. And so we're gonna head on out of this little rural area and get back towards the city, and I'm gonna get home and chill. So good night, everybody, and I'll be back with more footage as we continue to build Lord Rickmas 2019. Peace out.
Here, you'll log. I'm just taping you. It's easier that way. Oh, yes.
Oh, look.
Oh my god. That is funny.
Hey, man.
That is super funny.
It might have to do with virtual reality, but I could be wrong. Because I don't know for sure. Oh, I was right. PlayStation VR. Dogs can celebrate Christmas too.
Yes, I'm gonna celebrate too.
He's 8 months old.
Okay.
The puppy's 8 months old, and he's the size of a house.
Yeah,
you.